everybody. Welcome to my little corner where there's no wrong way to play with paper. I hope you're having a great day, and we're going to play with some scraps, and we're going to make some pretty embellishments for the mini swaps over on Ginger's Corner. It's called a mini swap because we make 4 in 4 days, and you mail them off to your captain, and then you get 4 back in a couple weeks, depending on how well the mail wants to work, right? We have swaps in Canada. We have swaps in parts of Europe. We have swaps in the wonderful USA, and I hope you will join us to do that. Come over to Ginger's Facebook group, Ginger's Corner Facebook group, and just answer those 3 questions, and we will get you all set up and get you swapping, and you can have lots of fun. I really do encourage you to do that. Okay, so what I did to make these is I used my brand new Temu die. I got distracted, so I don't know if I told you or not. This week's theme for the mini swap is at the museum, a day at the museum. So anything you would see in a museum, dinosaurs, art. So hence I did a picture frame. Let's see, books. I was gonna do a scroll, but I decided I was having fun making these, and I'm gonna go over that later. But I've had several people ask me if these dies from Temu cut well. The answer is yes. Yes, they do. Now, this one doesn't have a little eye. But I will tell you with these particular ones, and it's not true with all of them, I do leave the die cut inside. So, and then I take a marker and I trace out the little dots for the dinosaur. I did do that. Oh, now I gotta step back in there. Come out, come out. Oh, so there's that. They cut wonderful. For the price, I mean, $1 to $2. I've even gotten some for 38 cents. Good dies. I'll put the Temu link below. If you've been watching, you know I've had a couple of out of control hauls. Yeah. So these are my little picture frames that I'm going to do for a day at the museum. You could do kind of like go further with this and do a safari hat. You could do space theme. There are lots of different kinds of museums, artifacts, whatever you want to call it. You could do pyramids. I don't know. But they do have to fit in a 9x4 standard business envelope. So don't go crazy because it's a mini swap. We have main swaps for those really big, overly embellished ones that are lots of fun to make too. Anyway, so come on over, join us. That's what the theme is this week. And I am going to go over what the theme was last week because I started doing some frames for last week, and we'll go over that in a minute. And then I just kept going. If anybody else ever do that? I use scraps to cut out all of these. That's why they're different colors. The frames are all different. I do like the wood grain, but I used what I had. That's what I like to do. You can do it however you like. And we're just gonna put one together real lickety-split like. So I hope you had a wonderful holiday with your family. I hope that you are getting ready for 30 Days of Sketches with Christy over at Christy's Beautiful Life. I am. If you watched yesterday, we put some kits together today, later today, where I hope you'll come back and hang out with me. I'm going to put some, now I just layer these. There's no rhyme or reason, no wrong or right way. I'm going to put some embellishment kits together, and boy, we are going to be ready. But even more exciting than that is tomorrow. I am going to be having a giveaway with a bunch of my crafty friends to celebrate all of you because I have 3,000 subscribers. I don't even know how that happened. Like all of a sudden, Captain Barb messaged me to congratulate me, and I was like, yes, I happened to have noticed just right before she messaged me. So exciting. So exciting. I am honored that you guys come and hang out with me. You truly bless my life and my heart. So I want to celebrate you with a lot of my crafty pals. And they are so inspiring. I hope that you get lots out of it. Okay, so then I'm going to, I think the blue one's not going to work with that one. Let's do a yellow. I like the yellow one for sure. So I hope you'll come and join me for all the fun stuff coming up. Super exciting. I can't thank you guys enough, but I'll go over that. You know me, I'm chatty catty. I'll be talking. Okay, now you could take this further and do, I almost did a sentiment stamp and put Explorer on here or history, or I don't know, I was gonna find some stamp, but I decided to let whoever received this customize it themselves. I decided just to kind of let it be. Now I took I have these 3mm beads. I get these on Amazon. The rule of the mini swap is flat is fact, because we want to keep the postage as small as possible because everything in this world's already crazy expensive. But these tiny, so there's like no enamel dots. You don't want to use ribbon on your tags and that type of stuff. You guys, if you've watched me, you know that already. These are the ones I recommend if you really want a little something. They're 3mm little tiny enamel dots, and they're cheap. I've bought one thing of them and they have lasted me already 2 years. So I'll put that Amazon link below. You'll find I have that as well. And that's my thing for this week. It's really cute. I used up a lot of green scraps. Excited about that. Let me show you what inspired me to do this one, because I made frames for last week, and those of you that know me know every week I put out an embellishment video where 99% of the time I use scraps to make them. Last week was so crazy. It was my husband's birthday and I had 10 people here for his birthday celebration, and it was Memorial Weekend, and it was crazy at my house. I had guests, so I didn't get it done, but I did get them made. So I did teal, yet last week was teal. I did frames with feathers. Aren't these just so pretty? I love these. They're so pretty. Of course, I love feathers in general, but what a way to use up some scraps. Always kind of my go-tos when I can't just come up with something, or if I'm in a hurry, because it happens, I like to make frames, tags, and titles. Frames, tags, and titles. Just always think that if you're like, I don't know what I'm going to do for that swap. And sometimes it happens. We get, should I say, scrapper's block? I don't know. I make up my own vocabulary. But just remember, frames, tags, and titles, you can somehow beef it up or come up with a word or something to fit the theme, and then you're going to get back. I want to address something else. I have a lot of people messages me and say, I don't think mine are good enough. Maybe I'll swap later. There is no wrong way. Yours are good enough. And I'll tell you something that has happened to me, as well as the captains and I have discussed this in depth. When we first started, we were not great either. I really wasn't that great. Go look at some of my very first videos, y'all. It's a hot mess between the camera, the video, and the embellishment themselves. But what happens is when we swap with one another, we inspire one another. And so then you are inspired to create, and you learn different techniques and things. Oh, I can do that. Sometimes seeing it and getting it in a tangible manner, you're like, okay, that cluster is not that hard to build. I could do that. So if nothing else, remember, we all start somewhere. There is no wrong way. Everyone in my group is told and knows. I've said it in many videos. I will say it 100,000 times more. Give and receive with a loving heart, because someone put the love into that embellishment, no matter at what level you are at, no matter what products you are at, to share with you their talent, because it is art. I truly do believe that. And there is no wrong way to do art. There is no wrong way to share joy and love with each other. So come join us. Remember that. And sometimes they're just simple, like this week and last week, and that's okay. But I'm still going to swap with my friends. Be blessed. And I will see you guys next week for another embellishment video. Bye-bye.